Hey, what's up everybody? David, half of Pro Duo Flippers here. I'm going to put together a video today about a trip to the Goodwill Outlet, the Goodwill Bins, as you might have hear them, and just kind of give you a little bit of footage at the bins and show you what I got and how much I expect to make, and just kind of talk about that. So for those of you new to my channel who haven't seen me before, I am a full-time reseller. I sell full-time pretty much just on eBay. We do a little bit of Amazon and Poshmark, not very much at all, and a little bit local, but our main thing is eBay. I have been doing it full-time for 2 years now, and recently, just a few months ago, my wife quit her job to join me, so we are both now just full-time sellers on eBay. So that is what we do. So like I said, today I'm going to show you a little bit of basically what happened was yesterday I drove. So we live in Idaho, and here in Idaho there's not a lot of competition, I guess I'd say, for selling cars or buying cars. There's not a lot of inventory available. We live kind of in a smaller area, and the towns here are kind of spread out. So you can get a better deal on a car if you drive 2 or 2.5 hours south into Utah, into Salt Lake City. So my son has been looking for a car, and he found one down in Salt Lake City. I am helping him buy it just by helping him co-signing on the loan. I told him I would take him down there to go check out this car. And so we went down to Utah. He did end up getting the car. And while I was down there, I found myself within 9 or 10 miles of the Goodwill Bins. And so I decided to go check it out for just a little bit. And I was there for about an hour and a half. I wasn't feeling really into like going hardcore and trying to find every little thing I could. So I just kind of took it easy, and I found some stuff. I'll show you what I got. And I'll show you a little footage there. So let's go to that now. All right, so I'm going to quickly go through everything I got. I didn't get a ton of stuff, like I said, but this is everything that I got here. I spent a total of $25. So the bins is just a great way to get cheap inventory. Well, anyway, I'll just kind of quickly go through each thing here. I'll start with these VCRs. So sometimes at the bins, they have a section that actually just has a few things that are just priced. And so these were $5.99 each for these Magnavox DVD VCR combos. So there was two of them. They're both the same model. They are MWD2205. They both look in pretty good shape. Of course, I'll have to test them and see if they are both working. But if they are, they should do fairly well. And I will show you the comps on those. Then there's these Scarpa boots. It looked like someone had put these back. Someone had them in their cart or something and then put them back. But I ended up getting these. He just gave me a price of $1.99. So when I went up to check out, I haven't been to the bins a ton of times, so I wasn't super familiar. I kind of forgot maybe that the books have a different rate. They're for 59 cents a pound. Everything else is pretty much $1.69 a pound or something like that. The more pounds you buy, then the cheaper it becomes. I think if you get over 25 pounds, then it goes down to like $1.49 or something like that. But he ended up giving me individual price for a few things. Like I said, those were set at a certain price. These boots he sold for me to me for $1.99. And so these, I think, I need to look up comps, but I'll show you what I find. I think that these are going to be somewhere around $80 or so to sell. So that's that. This helmet my son actually found and brought over. He just knew that riding helmets are worth some money because he rides horses a little bit, and so does his little sister. So he brought that over. Ended up paying 99 cents for that, and it'll sell for about 25 bucks. And it's light, so it'll ship first class for less than $6. Again, not all these things are great finds, but should do fairly well overall. I got this big baseball bag. DeMarini, if that's how you pronounce it, is a pretty good brand. I will just sell this one locally. So I don't know what I paid for it. It probably weighs 2 pounds or so. So I probably paid $3 or $4 for it. I'll probably sell it for maybe $30 on Facebook in the spring. Then I got a couple hats. I like to pick up hats. They're so cheap to buy. I don't know what they cost. They only weigh probably 4 ounces each. And so maybe they cost 50 cents a piece. I'm not sure. I don't know that these aren't great hats, but you know, they'll probably sell for 10, 15 bucks a piece. This one is like a waxed cotton hat, and that's the only reason I bought it. So it's kind of water resistant. It looks like leather, but it's just cotton, and it's coated with like an oil or something to make it water repellent. So that's why I got that one. I got these Sanooks. They're super light. They'll go first class. They probably will only sell for 25 bucks or so. I got these Shimano. I pick up cycling shoes all the time. These ones are mountain bike ones. They don't have they do have the cleats on the bottom even. Just need to clean them up a little bit. And I'm guessing those will go for 35 to 45. I got these Asics wrestling shoes. Just need laces. They're in pretty good shape. Wrestling shoes do pretty good. They'll probably go for 25 to 35 or so. And then I got this really heavy belt. It's for scuba diving. It's a US Divers Aqualung. It's just basically a weighted belt, and I assume it's just used so that divers can dive more easily, so they'll sink faster. I don't know what it weighs. I didn't weigh it. It probably weighs 25 to 30 pounds. I went up to the cashier and asked him, and he told me he would sell it to me for $2. So I got that for $2. I'll show you the comps on that, but I think it'll go for maybe 70 or so, maybe 80, and just go in some kind of a flat rate box. And then other than that, I just got these few books. I didn't really look up comps great on these, but this is just a leather Bible. It'll probably do okay, maybe 10 or 15 bucks. I got this book. It's kind of, I'm not even sure what it is. I was thinking it was like anyway, I didn't even look up comps on this. I was thinking it was like a yearbook type of thing, but it looks like it's something different. So I don't know if it'll even sell, but if it doesn't, oh well. And then I got this set of homeschooling. This one should do pretty good. I think maybe 25, 35 bucks for this one. This one I didn't even look up. I was kind of ready to go at this point, and I wasn't looking up comps very good, but some kind of leadership success kit. Sometimes these things can do fairly well, and it may or may not. I'll have to look up comps on that one too. This book I grabbed because I just barely listed one exactly like it. This one's in a little bit rougher condition, but it will still sell. And I'll show you my listing for the one that I just listed. And you'll see that this should do fairly well. This book is from 1959. It is for the LDS Church, and they have like 4 different books in here. The Book of Mormon, Doctrine and Covenants, and whatever the other 2 are. But, and even with the name on there, it won't matter. It should still sell. Maybe this one won't go for as much as one. Maybe this one will only go for 50 bucks or something, but that's a pretty good find there. So that's it. Anyway, I'll wrap up this video and kind of talk to you about how much I think I'm going to make total profit on this whole haul. All right, so that's a little look into what it looks like at the bins, and also kind of going through in the back of my car, or my wife's car, I should say, the Jeep, showing you what I got and what I think it will sell for. I have now gone through and kind of quickly gone through comps to see what I really think the stuff will sell for. And just keep in mind that I might not list these things for exactly this. It may end up being a little bit higher, a little bit lower, and they may not end up selling for what exactly I want them, so they may end up selling a little bit lower too. So I will quickly go through these one by one, and I'll show you some of the comps here, and then kind of talk to you about at the same time how much I think I'll make after fees and shipping and everything, and my total profit for the day. So again, I only spent an hour and a half here. I wasn't looking very hard. I could have been dug deeper and worked harder. I spent a lot of time kind of standing around. So I could have done better than this, but like I said, I was just there for a relaxing kind of trip and wasn't really in it to make a ton of money, or, find a ton of stuff. So I just wanted it to be a relaxing, fun trip. So anyway, here we go. So the first one is the Magnavox. I'll go through these one at a time. The first one is the Magnavox DVD VCR combos. There's two of them. I think they're going to sell for $70 each. This is assuming they both work. So I paid $6 for them. I think the fees will be $9 each. Shipping will be about $15 each. So each one should profit about $40. So that's a total of $80 profit. All right, the next one is the Scarpa telemarketing ski boots. This is probably the best find. I guessed about 80. I think that these are actually going to sell for 100. The comps are showing actually a little bit 100 plus 20, so $28 shipping or something like that. So I think I'll probably price these at 100. Maybe I'll charge separately for shipping and go a little higher. But I think I'll get about 100 for them. So I paid $2 for these. Fees are going to be about $13. Shipping is probably going to be about $18. They are a little bit heavier. And total profit on that one should be $67. Next one, international riding helmet for equestrian riding, horse riding. My son found this one. Maybe I'll kick him down a little bit or take him to lunch or something. So I paid $1 for this. I think it will sell for $25. Fees on this will be $3. Shipping will be less than $6 since it's first class. And total profit on that one will be $15. The DeMarini, I really don't know if I'm saying that right. Probably not. But it's the baseball softball bag. I'll just sell this one locally on Facebook, probably for $30 or so. I paid, I think, maybe $4 based on the weight. And there'll be no fees or no shipping. So the profit on that one will be $26. Next one is these two hats. The first one is the John Deere hat. I think both these hats are going to sell for probably only $12 or so. But I only paid less than $1 for them each based on the weight. They probably only weigh 4 ounces or so. And the fees will be $2 or so, and shipping should be around $4. So I'm probably only going to profit $5 or $6 off each of these, so $10 profit on the two hats. But they are super easy to list, ship, and all that kind of stuff. So, and then the next one is the Sanooks, the little slip-on canvas type shoes, if you're familiar with those. They're pretty popular. I don't know if they're as popular as they used to be, but I think I'll get about $25 for these. And when I'm saying these prices that I'm selling for, that's including shipping. So maybe, I don't know if I'll separate out the price on the shipping. I will on the heavier items, and maybe on the first class items, I'll just do free shipping. That's kind of what I've been doing lately. So on these Sanooks, I think that I didn't weigh them, but I think they'll probably come in just at a pound maybe, so they can go first class. So I'll sell these $25, free shipping. I paid $2 for these. The fees will be about $3, and shipping will be $6 or less. So the profit on that one will be $14. And like I said, a lot of these aren't like big home run hits, but you don't have to. As a reseller, you don't have to have big run hits. You just find a lot of solid sales, and they add up. You just get tons of listings up, and it adds up, and you end up making pretty good income, or you can, I should say. Okay, next one is Shimano cycling shoes. I usually pick up cycling shoes quite a bit. These ones are mountain biking ones. These ones are pretty good. I looked up the comps on these, and it looks like I could get $45 for these. So I paid $2. Fees will be about $6. Shipping will be about $8. So $28 profit on this one. That's a solid profit right there. Next one is Asics wrestling shoes. Look these ones up, and I'll have to throw some laces in these. I have a bunch of laces that I've paid less than $1 a pair for. I just buy them sometimes at the dollar store. Sometimes I'll buy some on eBay just in a bulk lot. So I can replace shoelaces in some of the shoes that I sell. So I think these ones will sell for $35. Again, I paid $2 for these. Fees will be about $5, and shipping will be about $8. So the profit on this one will be $19. That brings us to the Aqualung US Divers Belt. Not quite as much as I thought on this. I think I'm hoping to get $60 out of this. I paid $2. Fees are going to be about $8, and shipping should just put it in like a medium flat rate or so for about $13. And so the profit on this one will be about $37, hopefully. We'll see. And then the books, I'm just going to lump them all together. I really only think the two good books that I got are the bigger scriptures Bible book, and then the math homeschool teaching book. So I think between the two of those, I think I'll get $50 for the Bible and $35 for the other one. And so I paid about $3 for all the books, and the fees are, I think it'll be about $11 for the two books, and shipping will be about $11. Also media mail, and so the profit on the books will be about $60. So to sum everything up, I paid just under $26 for all of this stuff, which is so super cheap. In a way, I'm glad I don't live by the bins, but if you live by the bins, I mean, you really should utilize that. It's such a great way to get cheap inventory. Your profit for how much you spent is just great. So again, I spent $26. I'm estimating my sales are going to be right around $500 from the $25. So 25 into 500, that's great. The total fees, I think, on the sales will be $62. Total shipping will be about $95. And so my profit is looking right around $356. So even if it's a little bit lower, like, $50, $60 lower, I'm still at $300 profit for an hour and a half of sourcing. I still have to put in the time of listing and shipping, but just a decent haul. And like I said, I wasn't even going that hard. I'm sure I could have found a few more items if I would have been, really putting more effort into looking and standing around a little bit less than that time. But anyway, that's my trip to the bins. It was pretty fun. It was pretty relaxing. I'm not sure if I want to source that way all the time. It's kind of stressful. Everybody's like rifling through stuff super fast, and so you feel like you have to be really rush. And then you're kind of worried about your cart over there while you're digging through stuff. So you're trying to keep an eye on your cart, make sure no one's taking stuff out of there. Most people cover their carts with like a sheet or something, and maybe that deters people from quickly grabbing something out of their cart or not. But anyway, it was fun. I like the bins. I hit it every once in a while. That's probably my 5th time ever going to the bins. But if you have one, I encourage you to check it out. It's kind of fun, and I think it's kind of addicting, and you can definitely get stuff super cheap price. So anyway, that's it. If you guys have any questions or comments, let me know. Let me know in the comments below. I will respond to those. Please like, share, subscribe, whatever you want to do, so I know you guys want to keep seeing these videos. Keep an eye out or ear out. I think that later this week we're going to be doing, maybe in the middle of the week somewhere, I will announce it on Instagram and maybe on YouTube also, that we're going to be doing a live video with Melissa. We haven't done one of those in quite a while, so we'll pick a topic and just kind of go off of that, and then just field any questions that you guys might have. And maybe we'll do it for 30 or 60 minutes or so. And so look forward to that. We're also going to be having a couple more coming. We're going to try to get Melissa in a couple of these videos here, so you guys can see her and ask her questions as well. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys.